Hi everybody, this is Wendy coming to you with a project share. This is actually 3 different swaps that I'm entered into or that I participated in. And so this first swap was for making an ATC that uses the crackle paint technique. And you could either buy the product that created the crackle or you could use the Elmer's glue. In this case, I used the Elmer's glue. And I found the process really frustrating, actually. But this is what I created, and you'll see the crackle down at the bottom. And I decided to do kind of a grungy Valentine, I guess. And so this is one of them. And then I created a second one. And again, the crackles down at the bottom, and made some hearts out of some postage stamps. I like to glue light colored postage stamps onto a page and then cut out shapes. So that's one of those. And not necessary, but always something that I do when I send a small item. I tend to make other things. So I made my partner a card. Again, this is with a photocopy of an ATC I had made previously, and another one of those hearts made out of postage stamps. I included some washi tape samples, some glitter confetti stuff, maybe to make a shaker, a little DMC floss in purple, a hello my name is sticker. This is a pink sequin waist, and I've used it on the backs of my cards, kind of almost like you would back a cover piece with lace. I've used it for that, and you can also stencil through it. Some stickers, a few page scraps, and then this little journaling spot. So hopefully my partner will like those. I also participated in a swap for magnets, making 3 magnets. And so I wanted to show you guys those. A lot of my stuff is always vintage, but here's 2 of them. This is More Mischief and Delicious Independence. And then over on this side we have Keep Them Laughing. And I just bought this giant box, I think, of 100 self-adhesive magnets at a Staples or one of those business office supply stores. And it's self-adhesive. You just peel off the backing and stick. They're meant for business cards, but I just stuck my ATCs, trimmed them to the size of this. They're not quite ATC size, oops. And so I just did a little trimming, but added a few little things to them. So I'm going to send that off. I'm including washi tape samples. I ended up making a tag. It's kind of random. I usually do kind of color themes, and then suddenly this is orange and yellow, and so it is what it is. And so I'm gonna send that, and I'm including some orange and yellow little bits, which I always put in these little packaging that I recycle. And then I'm gonna mail it off in this painted, decorated envelope. So that should be fun to come through the US mail and receive. So that's the second swap. And then the third swap that I'm involved in is, it's a woman quote postcard swap. And so I decided to include a quote of one of my favorite women, and it's poet Mary Oliver. And pretty much I could have chosen anything that she's ever written and really liked it. But this is a postcard. So I included this vintage woman. She's in her swimsuit. It's a painted background. And then there's some leaves that I stamped. It's a hand-cut leaf stamp, included a calendar page, and then just hand wrote. I don't really like my handwriting on things, but to be honest, I was too lazy to type it or to stamp it. So anyway, I figure hopefully she'll like it. So there's that. And then I included a bunch of extras, as I always do. I created a few postcard backgrounds when I was deciding what I was going to do, and so I'm just going to toss those in. There's this one that's made out of all sorts of shapes and cutouts. There's this one, which has the same painted paper that I worked with for the one that I actually completed. I just cut it into strips. So they're kind of backgrounds that she could use in order to make her own postcards. I'm going to include this tag that's been spray painted or painted on. This kind of see-through dragonfly. I've had this for the longest time and I love it, but I never know what to do with it. So maybe my partner will. I'm going to include these flowers. This little round cutout, kind of tropical. This butterfly, which is sparkly. A random piece of paper that I thought kind of went with my color scheme. And then some foreign postage stamps. And so yeah, hopefully my partners will like those. And I've had fun kind of working on those projects. To be honest, I'm getting a little burnout. I love to create, but I don't know, work has been tough lately and the world has been tough lately. And this normally sort of de-stresses me and makes me feel better, and it's kind of stressing me out lately. So yeah, I'm gonna keep trying to push through that feeling and just keep creating, because I'm sure I'll get to the other side of that and feel much better for having done something than nothing. So anyway, thanks for letting me share those projects with you. I'm sure I'll be back on in a day or two with some other things I've created. Hopefully you're all doing well, and thanks for watching. If you haven't already, do me a favor and like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. If you haven't seen it, I am having a challenge. It's my favorite things challenge with deadline of March 17th, and I'll be doing a drawing for 2 prizes 1 week later. So check that out if you haven't already, and consider sending something in. I think it would be fun, and the prizes are good. I'll probably be adding to those, but check that out. All right, thanks guys. Bye-bye.